What's up, dudes? My name is Nick. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a little not really K-pop related, but also K-pop related. It's going to be a little bit of a time for me to, vent a little bit of frustration with doing stuff on YouTube sometimes, and then of course express a little bit of gratitude for my ability to do stuff on YouTube sometimes. And it all just kind of comes down to talking about copyright on YouTube and how it is held, or I should say handled, by the different copyright holders. This is sort of spurred on and motivated by the favorite songs of 2019 video that I uploaded a couple days ago, because I put in some songs that were not K-pop. They deal with copyright and they protect their intellectual property in a much different way than the K-pop industry does. And sometimes, it's not everybody, but sometimes it's very much more aggressive and restrictive. I included 6 songs that were not K-pop, and 3 songs in that video. The video content got my video that I'd initially uploaded blocked worldwide. One group in particular, I just couldn't even include the audio of the song either, and that got my video blocked worldwide. So that's a little bit frustrating, although I completely understand, the whole copyright, aspect of it, and the fact that I'm using it in my video without asking is technically stealing and all that sort of stuff. I understand that, so I'm not complaining and saying that oh, they should change it and I should be allowed to do all that stuff. I'm lucky for every single song and music video that I'm allowed to use in a video that I upload onto YouTube. The thing that I'm grateful for as a K-pop YouTuber primarily is that I don't necessarily have to navigate a minefield of the different companies and what band is signed with what label and all that sort of stuff. So that, and having to know, what the company's policies are when it comes to how they enforce their copyright or protect their intellectual property. Because I already know that unless it's a Japanese release, I don't really have to worry about it. I can include a music video in my song, or at least a clip of a music video, or make a reaction video. And the audiovisual content that is, copywritten isn't going to actually get my video blocked worldwide. The reason that I've heard plenty of times why the K-pop industry is a little bit more lenient as far as, restricting who and how people can use their content, their intellectual property, is because they realized at an early time in the whole growth of the K-pop industry that fan created content is basically free marketing for them. So people who create all of these cracked videos and the reaction videos and memes and compilation videos and all this other sort of stuff, all of that stuff is actually promoting the groups that they're trying to actually promote and make money off of. So they're doing it not necessarily for an altruistic reason, because they want us to be able to experience all these things and make these videos and stuff like that. It's a pure business decision for the most part. But we're just lucky. I'm really, really lucky that I've been able to upload however many reaction videos that I've been able to upload, use the entirety of a music video in it, and basically the only thing that's happened to me is that my videos get demonetized because I use copywritten, audio. And that's fantastic. I have no issues with that at all. That's really, really cool. And so I'm really happy that, the K-pop companies are easy to work with like that. You compare that to if I was going to be doing reaction videos or, music reviews or whatever for, Western music. I would sort of have to know whose music I can use, whose audio I can use, music video, video content that I can't publish or post or anything like that. I have to kind of know a lot of other, variables and how it changes from record label to record label and who signs those record labels and all that sort of kind of stuff. It's just too much to, sort of, deal with, which would mean that I would, if I was doing, reaction videos for rock music or, American music or something like that, then I wouldn't be using any audio or video, just because it's a lot easier to not have to, memorize or, know all that kind of stuff. So I'm super happy about that. Super, super happy that the K-pop industry is as lenient as it is with their intellectual property. And again, I don't have any issue with the way that any other company decides they're going to protect their intellectual property, because they created it, and technically every reaction video that I upload is stealing that person, that company's intellectual property. So, I'm doing a bad thing, and I'm just being allowed to get away with it. For the time being, of course, K-pop companies are okay with it. maybe there will be a point where they will see that, where they will feel that like reaction videos and people taking other video content that they've created and uploading it and using it in their own videos is impacting their business in a negative way, and then they'll pull that rug out from underneath us. But for the time being, we get to enjoy a pretty good amount of freedom to just kind of upload our stuff, and that's fantastic. And so here's a question then for you guys: if K-pop companies like strictly enforced their copyright on the content that they create, and all of these different compilation videos and the fun stuff that you see that people create on YouTube, if that didn't exist anymore, like, would you be a fan of K-pop still, or would you have even been a fan of K-pop to begin with? How would, if none of that content existed, how would that affect how big of a fan of K-pop you are, and how involved in the community you are? Because like, I think without that, then the K-pop community on YouTube or internationally wouldn't necessarily be as strong and as vibrant as it is right now. So that's just what I wanted to say. I just want to put that out there. Ask that question, I guess you can say. Share a little bit of my thoughts behind it, and my own personal experiences with copyright. That's all I wanted to say. So thanks everybody for watching. Answer the question in the comments down below. Share your experiences and stuff like that. And I will see you guys coming up in another video very, very soon.